All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I have to keep turning off this light. We're going to do the breath of fire breathing technique and exercise. Okay, let me give just a little bit about the benefits of the breath of fire. I'm going to be sharing some content creators that's going to help us to do this exercise. We're going to do 3 rounds of the breath of fire for 30 seconds each. They're going to explain the technique. I'm going to say viewer discretion is advised. If you have any health niggles, respiratory issues, pregnant, not used to doing breath work, listen to your own body. There's no right and wrong. If you got to breathe, you have to breathe. You can pick up the next round. Breath of fire is designed to, before I even get into the video, I'm going to go into give y'all a little bit of background. Breath of fire. Whoopsie. Breath of fire benefits. Okay. AI is gonna pick up something here. Just bear with me. All beautiful, decent beings in the universe, I hope you're doing. I speak and give intention you're doing well, that you are, and if you're not well, that you are well on your way to being well. Okay, the breath of fire, Agni Prana, is a rapid, rhythmic, and forced diaphragmatic breathing technique in Kundalini Yoga that increases your energy flow, sharpens the mental focus, and reduces stress. It detoxifies the body, strengthens core muscles, enhances respiratory function, and promotes emotional tranquility. The practice stimulates the nervous system and boosts digestion. Increase energy, mental focus, stress and anxiety reduction, detoxification, and cleansing. So this is helping to cleanse the lungs, sinus, blood vessels, acting as a natural detoxifier, strengthens the digestive system and core. Okay, abdomen, improve digestion, stimulate the internal organs, and builds up the core muscle. Okay, how many of us is working on that, huh? Boosted immune system. It is said to strengthen the body's magnetic field. So our, eureka, the auric field, the invisible field that is around our body that is communicating with the meridians in the body as well as the chakras, which communicates how we're functioning. Okay. What did it say? The auric field, and strengthen the nervous system to handle, listen to this, to handle stress. Especially when you have people intentionally trying to create it for you. But listen, to handle stress more effectively. All right. Then we have improved lung capacity. So it's going to help respiratory muscles, leading to greater oxygenation and increased stamina for aerobic activities. Okay. You may feel a little bit lightheaded or dizzy. Clearing of your nasal passages. Okay. So that's why I say viewer discretion is advised. Be mindful of this. Be aware of your own health niggles. Okay. This should be avoided by those who have high blood pressure. So if you're suspecting that you have hypertension, any heart conditions, vertigo, hernia, stomach ulcers, or pregnant or menstruating, okay, you should avoid the breath of fire. There's other breath techniques that you can utilize, okay? The focus is on rapid forced exhalations while inhalation occurs passively. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and for those of you who wanted to participate, I will be uploading this from the TikTok onto my YouTube. Again, this is about those of us who resonate with, the things that you all see here on the platform. Okay, this is how we are helping ourselves. It's not remedying everything. We're still are going to follow our guidance to do whatever is within our means to do in the physical, practical sense, whether that is getting legal counsel, seeking legal aid, filing charges, getting restraining orders, whether that is going to the doctor for those who have medical insurance, whatever it is that we are guided to do in the practical, even in the spiritual. That would include return to senders, energy work, seeking out, knowledge about that, or those who have knowledge about that to, address the issues that is being hurled at you energetically and spiritually. We're still doing all those things. But this is the part that I call base one, body. I started talking about narcissistic abuse on my YouTube platform back in 2018. And there's a video here on YouTube I'm sorry, not here on TikTok, but on YouTube that I may pull up where I talked about what I'm gathering, base one, which deals directly with the physical and how it affects your nervous system, because it's the nervous system and the immune system that takes a major hit, adrenal system, and as a result, all sorts of other negatives develop, psychosomatic, autoimmune, as a result of being basically terrorized, okay, by these types of folks, okay? Okay. Let's see here. Base one deals with the body. And so dealing with the body, breath work is one of the things. It's breath work, it's different psychosomatic techniques. Okay, and I've been learning a lot about various modalities, acupressure, certain phrases, writing certain phrases, mudras, mantras, breath work, stretching exercises, anything that we can do that's within our means to do. And I love things that we can do readily and easily. I love the idea of things that you and I can do that's not costing you another $100. I love the idea of things that you and I can do that doesn't require you to get up, fix your wig, you know what I'm saying? Cut your hair, put on, certain things and get to certain places. I love the idea of things being readily available to us, because sometimes life is happening like that. Sometimes you're getting stuff, ergo, you're getting things thrown at you all the time. So it's nice to have some stuff that we can do in the interim. You can take a break, a 5-minute break, and go into a bathroom. This doesn't require that you need to be in a yoga studio. This doesn't require that you need to be in a synagogue or even in a therapist's office. This is something that you can go and, if you have a car, you can go and sit in your car for 5 minutes just to get away from the madness and do it. You can, like I said, go to the bathroom for 5 minutes and do it. Anything that can help regulate us and help our bodies, because accumulated cortisol can kill you. And this is why I say those who are attacking you and that are a part of these regimes and a part of these schemes, they know what they're doing, and they're just trying to make their hands appear clean. Okay, they know full well what they're doing. Okay, that's what a bully does. I'm gonna keep saying that, whether they are an overt bully or a covert bully, that is what a bully does, especially the covert bullies that are more sociopathic. Okay, they don't want to look like they are what they are, so they employ all of these schemes. Okay, they utilize their knowledge base, their skill set, their resources to basically try to accelerate your demise without touching you in the physical. Okay? Okie dokie. I didn't mean to get into all that. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've already expressed and explained Le Breath of Fire. Okay. Um, da, da, da. Like I said, you don't have to be a guru and an expert to do these exercises, okay? So now let's get to I think there's a 6 minute. They said 3 rounds, so let's do it. Those of you who are hoovering, legit folks that are hoovering, and like I said, from TikTok, I will be uploading this to the YouTube, okay? But I haven't been doing TikTok a lot because I am doing a lot of purging with TikTok. I have my suspicions about this platform and what's been going on, especially those that are in secret competition with me, those who don't like me, those who have a problem with who I am and what I do, and all that good old stuff. So I have TikTok under my review board, if you will. Okay, so now, okay, before we even get into the exercise, get comfortable. Okay, this is for you, especially those of you who are in a transition. You're dealing with a lot of shit, or you just got a lot of responsibilities, or whatever the case. This is for you. This is the moment that is not about the child. It's not about the husband, the wife, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the boss, the sister, the brother, the leader, the prophet, the teacher, the guru. This is the moment where it's not about any authority figure at all whatsoever. This is the moment that this is about your health and your well-being. Because your health and your well-being determines how we can do everything else, how long our endurance, our resilience, and even how. Okay? So this is not selfishness. We're going to totally dissipate the abuse culture programming out of our system. This whole need to see you strive and suffer before you feel worthy and deserving of some basic shit. Before you feel, before how much did you suffer before you feel worthy and deserving? Okay, we're doing away with that. And we're also doing away with aligning with folks who operate like that, because those will be the folks who feel like, quietly feel like you should struggle and suffer until you decide to be like them. Okay, they won't say it. Some of them even aren't aware of it. But their whole vibe, the things they say, and how they deal with you, and how the things they do behind your back, basically determines that. Okay. All right. Lay breath of fire. Let's take some cleansing breaths before we get started. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's blow our noses, because this is one that goes strictly through the nose. The inhalation and the exhalation is all nose work. Okay, so let's go ahead and clear out any sniffles and, anything there. So if you have a cold, like I mentioned before, if there's anything going, you might not want to do this practice, okay? Okie dokie then. Here we go.
Welcome back, all you beautiful people. Today, we're doing an energizing breathwork session.
Yeah.
We'll be doing 3 rounds of breath of fire, with a 30-second breath hold in between each round.
Yeah.
The breath hold will be on the inhale. Try to squeeze your pelvic floor and abdominals and let the energy flow throughout your body.
Okay.
I recommend doing this in the mornings if you want to have beautiful energy throughout the rest of your day. So sit down with an upright posture and get ready for this energizing breath work. Breath of fire in 3, 2, 1, begin. seconds. You can do this. Keep on going. Feel the energy rise. Feel the heat build in your body. 20 more seconds. All right, 10 more seconds. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully in. Hold for 30 seconds. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Squeeze your abdominals. Let the energy flow all throughout your body. All right, 15 more seconds. Keep on squeezing, keep on feeling the energy all throughout your body. We're almost there. Exhale in 3, 2, 1. Let it out. All right. Let's get ready for the next round of rapid fire. In 3, 2, 1. Begin. All right. Fantastic. 30 more seconds. Keep on going. 20 more seconds. More seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and hold it. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Squeeze the abdominals for 30 seconds. Feel the energy all throughout your body. We're creating this beautiful energy that you can use the rest of your day. 15 more seconds. 10. All right, exhale. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Get ready for the last round, guys. Breath of fire. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Last round, give it everything you got. Keep on building this heat. Keep on building this beautiful energy. 40 more seconds to go. All right, 30 seconds. Seconds, we're almost there. All right, 10 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and hold. Squeeze everything. Feel the energy. Feel the heat. Feel the love. Keep on squeezing. 15 more seconds. 10. Exhale in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. The work is done. You can relax.
Yes.
And remember that energy is infectious. So you can take this energy, take this beautiful energy that we've all built up together, and share it with others. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and comment.
Okay. So now I encourage you to sit with this for just a second. Now is the moment that we get to pay attention to our body. What do you notice? What do you feel? And where do you feel it in the body? Do you notice any differences in your mind space and the head space? Did it provide with clearing out maybe clutter, noise, fog? Do you feel or notice or sense anything? And if you don't, it's okay, especially if you're new to doing it. And if you're new to even just being able to sit and see how something affects you. This, for me, I definitely noticed the clarity, the calm. And even though I have an awareness that I have a lot of nasty energy around me, even though I am aware of, when I say nasty energy, I'm not meaning it insulting. I'm meaning that there are people who don't have good intentions towards me, that have issue with me. And in some cases, it's simply because of who I am and what I do. Even though I am still aware of that, I can still sense the benefit and the clarity of that exercise within myself. Even though I know that there are people that are trying to kill me, that are trying to make me sick and make my son sick by putting us in sick environments, by surrounding us with density and things that are full of parasitic basal energy, and by trying to foster impoverished and not doing anything within their power and means when they could to make things better or to assist with making things more comfortable. So this is how I know that things are intentional. Because when people can and don't, then as a byproduct, it's intentional. Even if they don't know it's intentional. When folks don't want your life to be more comfortable and easy, I'm aware of that in this moment. When they're trying to make an example out of your life because they don't agree with who you are. And when they're trying to spook and scare others from daring to be different or be themselves. I can still, even though I'm saying this, I can still feel the benefit of that exercise. I don't feel triggered and activated as I'm saying it. So I have to remind myself, like I remind you all, to do the things that we can do. Because the more we speak our truth and live our truth, the more assaults we have. This is just another form of control and abuse. You continue to speak and be yourself, we're going to continue to attack you. If you can, and in some cases, what's fascinating is these folks will continue to attack you even if you didn't. And the reason why is because they're trying to get rid of you. They're wanting you to be the story that they wanting you to be. They wanting you to be the victim so that they can look like the victor and the hero. They're wanting you to be sick and weak so that they can look big and strong. So this is why I say they're going to attack you anyway. You're not going to appease these types of corrupt individuals. They were attacking you before any of you were even speaking any truth because they have issue with you. Because there was agendas before you knew that there was agendas. I know exactly what's going on here and who's involved, and they're going to face me when they least expect it. So anywho, may this exercise help serve in the highest way, even if your current situation and the things that you are standing through and facing are still what they are. May this exercise strengthen and empower you to thrive, strive, thrive, be alive through all of the BS. Okay? On top of just life stuff. Okay? Remember, this is just a tool in the toolkit. This is by no means replacing medical and professional help, or by no means an answer to all things. This is just yet another tool and a toolkit for self-help and self-improvement and self-care, and as this pertains to mind, body, and soul. Namaste.